Hey, what's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Now, back in the day when people were more neighborly, there were things in development and things in place, like, let's first say, just for the record, let's just say things like borrowing sugar from your next door neighbor, um, or what's common now, which seems to be a new development. It was done back in that day too, borrowing electricity from your neighbor. Well, now people are stealing electricity from their neighbors. Yep, hijacking electricity from their neighbors. What people are doing are charging their power generators in certain parts of California that they use for their houses. And there's one neighbor, most houses have an outlet outside their home. Now, what was happening without permission is that every night when the couple goes to bed around 10 o'clock at night, around 1 o'clock in the morning, their neighbors would run a cord from their neighbor's house to their house, their next door neighbors. And that cord was used to power up their generator to about 5, 6 in the morning. Then they would unplug it, let it charge for about 5 hours, sometimes even longer. And what they found out as they were noticing, like their bill was a little bit too high, they thought. And just so one night they saw a cord coming from the one house to the next. So he asked the neighbor one time, like, "Did you plug something up?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I was plugging something up because we was having a little thing where we were working on something on the powerhouse. So I just plugged it up there to see was it something wrong." But it kept happening, and then he would see the way they would sneak it off. Like they would sneak over and put something there. So he had blocked it one day to the fact that they couldn't come over and use that generator no more and charge it. Then he comes to find out that the neighbors next door, they weren't using power. They were running things off of a generator. And what they were doing was just poaching off their neighbors. So once he blocked his, they went to the next door neighbor over there. They went as far as to drive to other people's homes to steal electricity to power generators. They have an outlet that has a port that has a built-in charger in it. And if it charges for 8 hours, you have basically 8 hours of use of a multi uh, surge protector, one of those surge outlets that absorbs charge. So when it's unplugged, you still have about 8 hours of usage out of it before it goes down. So they had a couple of those units, and people are not aware that they're outside their home. There's these plugs, and people are stealing their electricity. So now you got to guard yourself against that. I mean, normally some people would ask. It's like when you go into someone's establishment and you want to charge your cell phone, you ask people for permission. You don't just go in and plug things up, because you're using their power, using their electricity, so naturally you want to do that. You want to have that, that portion covered. Anything else would be, intrusive. So you might want to, think once or think twice before, letting somebody charge some things up in your home. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Your boy Carcino here for One Crack News. I'm out.